Hello everybody, and today I want to share my experience of trying out a monk's morning routine for 7 days. A little bit of background on how I come about to want to try this morning routine. You know that COVID has been with us for more than a year now, and work, school, and everything has been under lockdown here in Denmark since last Christmas. And although we're slowly reopening, I'm still very much working alone at home. And throughout the whole July, I was mainly working on my personal project on my own, and I don't even have a team to sort of have Zoom meetings with. So I found myself very demotivated, waking up feeling tired and lazy, and couldn't really focus on the work I have to do and being really productive and stay structured with my day. And I really wanted to do something to change this and put myself out of this kind of a slippery slope, downward spiral. And it was a time when on YouTube I come across this amazing video of a guy currently in a monastery in Thailand, learning the ways of being a monk and practicing Buddhism. So he, in this video, sort of introduced us to how Buddhist monks in the monastery would spend time in their mornings. And in short, just want to give you a quick rundown. There are 5 things that they do every morning. Of course, in order to squeeze in these 5 things and do it without being in a hurry, Buddhist monks usually get up very early in the morning. And we're talking about like 4 a.m., 4 o'clock in the morning. So once they wake up, he says that the first thing to do is to don't rush. Once you wake up, don't rush to get up out of the bed right away, but just sit and contemplate on death. I know a lot of people don't really, especially in Western culture, think too much about death. The purpose of doing that, however, is to remind ourselves that today is not guaranteed, tomorrow is not guaranteed, that how special and grateful we should feel of being able to wake up in the morning. And with that, everything we do throughout the day would be done with more purpose. And maybe we also wouldn't be bothered by small things that are insignificant in the grand scheme of things. So that's the first thing, lay in bed and contemplate on just being alive and how special that is. And then, very simple, get up and make your bed. I think that's motivational practice. A lot of people are saying like, always make your bed. People who make their bed are more successful. I don't know about that, but it's just a sense of achievement. You already managed to have a win so early in the morning. And then afterwards, you would chant and meditate. I have been trying to meditate for more than 3 years at this point. I find the practice tremendously difficult. It's very hard to seek the balance between trying too hard and trying not hard enough. You either become extremely uncomfortable and agitated when you try too hard, or if you're too relaxed and you fall asleep. So I feel a little bit intimidated by this, but at least, the key is to make time. So I'm glad this is there that I would do. Make time to, just do it. Practice. Doesn't matter, don't judge. Doesn't matter how bad you might think you have done. Just keep doing it, and it's going to go places. After that would be an act of generosity. Yes, so do something that is generous for the others. For the Buddhist monks, they go out and receive offerings from the local followers. They would prepare the best food and the best ingredients they have at their homes, and they give it to the monks. And people would be like, oh, okay, the monks can go and take things from other people. How is that an act of generosity? Actually, I feel really strongly about this point. He said that by going out there so early in the morning and receiving food, they created opportunity for people to give selflessly, and in turn, they are acting selflessly. And I think that's really important. It's so important to show people the appreciation. Like, it's an act of kindness if you could appreciate the people who show you kindness. Maybe they don't even know that how much of a difference that they have made on you by just helping you, without really thinking too much about it. But by telling them, this is also an act of kindness. Obviously, it's pretty hard to be doing an act of kindness to random strangers so early in the morning. Most people is probably not awake yet. But fortunately, he said that taking care of your pet and feeding your pet also counts. And I have a pet. We have adopted a street dog from Portugal late last year, October. Love him so much. His name is Slick. Never mentioned him in the channel so far. Because I'm looking for a good opportunity making a special video for him. But yes, I do feed him and walk him every morning anyhow, so that counts as my act of generosity. And last but not least, I found this also very interesting. He said that do chores. First thing in the morning, do chores. So just do like, cleaning the dishes, just cleaning your house, like random chores that you do not need to use your brains for. Do works that are repetitive and not so demanding. And with all these things, he said that will set you up for a good morning. And you, instead of rushing into try to be productive and without having all your thoughts settled down yet, doing this 5-step would set you up for also purposeful, but also calm and focused day. Hi everybody, welcome back. So today is day 7. I have officially finished the 7-day challenge I set for myself to do Monk's morning routine and to report back since we last spoke. I did manage to do all the things that's on the list. I have not gotten up at 5 o'clock sharp, I think, every day, especially the Saturday and Sunday, the past 2 days. I didn't really set an alarm, but I think I got up around 5:30 the latest. And it's really quite fascinating, especially the last 2 days that I found out that you just really need 5 days to adjust to your biological clock. And I was awake. I started having like really active dreams about work around 5 o'clock and basically just woke myself up. Like when I looked at the clock, it was 5:30. It was like, okay, it's already, the clock has adjusted itself. So what's my experience overall? It's so much better than I expected. I honestly wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do this 7-day challenge, especially with consideration that there are 2 things I really hate to do. I thought I really hated to do. I wasn't able to do. It's very hard for me to do in life. One thing is to get up early, or have not enough sleep. The second thing is to do housework like deep cleaning. The first thing is like, I think I had experience where I was sleep deprived and then I was physically feeling ill, like you have a hangover the whole day. And since then, I've always dreaded to have to get up early. But the thing with this challenge is that you're not supposed to be sleep deprived. Like, sure, we're supposed to get up early for 5 o'clock, but you're supposed to go to bed early as well. And I think I was very lucky to have good quality of sleep, and I've gone to bed around 10 every day. And sure, it's a little hard to get up in the morning, but because it's summer, I think it's easier than winter. And once you take a shower, like I felt just like any other time of the day when I was fully awake, I was ready to go. The second thing about cleaning, I think I always thought cleaning was a little boring, and it's not like I had difficulty doing boring work, but I never thought like I had the time to do it. Clearly that's not true. I have the time to watch Netflix and play video games when I'm free, but I just never felt like settled down enough to just start doing it and do it mindfully. But apparently what it took me getting up at 5 o'clock for me to feel like now that I have all the time in the world, no one else is awake, but I am. I have all this free time. Now I can really do things without thinking about having to rush places. So I deep cleaned the bathroom, the kitchen, the living room in our house, and it's so nice to, see everything so sparkling clean. And I actually quite enjoy the process of cleaning, so it's not like the boringness that deterred me. Really, it's like a kind of a mindset of not being like able to settle and center. So yeah, I am actually really surprised that I managed to do this, but I think a big part of it obviously is that I am recording this video. I told myself that I would make this video for friends and family and tell you guys how everything's going. And even on the weekend, I didn't set the alarm for 5 o'clock because it's the weekend. But still, I was thinking about it, I really do want to still do it. So I suppose that's another tip. If you want to challenge yourself to do something you're not comfortable or you're not confident in, confident in yourself pulling through, maybe say, I will make a video for it. And that will maybe give you the motivation that you need to do. So what does this teach me? The biggest thing is that I just feel so encouraged that people have this capacity to change, right? These two things that I really thought that I couldn't do, it was just too hard for me to start doing regularly. Now I have the confidence to say I can do this. There's nothing stopping me from just keep going. I don't feel like it was such a good experience. I just feel like there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to keep doing monk's morning routine. I really did feel that not only do I have great 2 hours during the routine, I finally consecutively have good quality meditation as well, good quality cleaning, and good quality with Slicky. And even my day after, which I told you before that I couldn't really focus and felt so distracted, after the morning routine, indeed I felt more calm. It's not like it's drastic, but it made me feel better, noticeably. And that's just so encouraging. So I think I want to stick with it, and I want to be better at going to bed, because it doesn't matter what we do, we should not compromise on sleep. Sleep deprivation is so bad for you, both mentally and physically. So I aim to go to bed at 9-ish. So yeah, I will maybe have some more updates on how the routine goes, but I think I will try my best to keep it going and then see how I feel, and obviously make changes around it because after all, it's not that we should do this thing because this is difficult. It's more about we should find things in life that is helping us live better, right? And you should always experiment a little bit, because things that work for other people might not work for you, and you should maybe change small components of it, to get to the sweet spot. And that's what I think I will try to do. And another learning is this mentality me grow up with. I think I started realizing that it's a lot about glorify work, and it's housework did not count as work. It's like the work that's to do with study and career making. I think my family has a huge focus on that. So cooking, taking care of yourself, doing housework, those kind of stuff are deprioritized. That's probably also why I never really felt like I was settled enough with work to do these things. Obviously that's not a very healthy perspective, because in order to achieve any kind of work or live a fulfilled life, you have to take care of yourself. And this morning routine allows me to do that in that 2 hours. Makes me feel at ease enough that I could do this. So it's a good start. good start. And I hope that was fun to learn about this morning routine and hear about my positive experience with it. I'm not just saying this because this is in a video. I really am so happy with it, so proud about how it went, and feel so grateful that I managed to do it, and that I found it. So maybe this could be inspiration for you to try it out. And if you had, experienced similar struggles I described in the beginning that led me to try this, and yeah, or do you maybe already have a morning routine that works really well? I am always open to hear news, tips and tricks. As I said, it's an experiment to find the formula that is perfect for you. So please leave a comment below if you have good morning routines that you would like to share and that's worked for you. Or if you try it out yourself, do let me know. I really appreciate these. And like and subscribe and share with your friends who might find this helpful. Thanks so much and have a good day.